Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at some of the craziest, most insane stories involving YouTube superstar David Dobrik and his group of friends known as the Vlog Squad. David has built an enormous following of over 18 million subscribers by capturing wild stunts, hilarious pranks, and general shenanigans with his tight-knit group of friends and collaborators. While his vlogs are always entertaining, some of the behind-the-scenes stories and off-camera antics are even crazier than what makes it into the videos. Let's dive into some of the most unbelievable David Dobrik tales. One of the most legendary David Dobrik stories is the injured bear prank he and his friends pulled on their buddy Josh Peck. They got one of those ridiculously realistic bear costumes and staged it so Josh would think he had accidentally hit a real bear with his car while driving down the road. So Josh is driving along when suddenly this massive bear comes tumbling out into the road right in front of his car. He slams on the brakes but ends up bumping the bear slightly. Josh immediately gets out of the car in a panic thinking he just struck a bear. That's when the bear starts moaning and flailing around like it's seriously injured. Josh is absolutely freaking out at this point, having no idea what to do about an injured bear in the middle of the road. After a few minutes of this, David finally lets Josh in on the joke by popping out of the bear costume laughing hysterically. The look on Josh's face is just priceless. Such an epic prank. Another crazy David Dobrik story involves his friend's Tesla getting stolen right out of his driveway. So they're all hanging out at David's house when his friend Jeff suddenly realizes his Tesla is gone from the driveway. They check the security footage and sure enough, it shows a couple of guys driving off in Jeff's bright red Tesla Model X. David and his friends immediately start blowing up Jeff's phone trying to call the thieves. To their surprise, one of the guys actually answers and is pretty nonchalant about the whole thing. They try to negotiate with the thieves to get the Tesla back, but the guys are demanding money and just being super sketchy about it all. After a few hours of back and forth, the thieves finally agree to return the Tesla, but only if David and his friends bring them a bunch of camera equipment as a ransom. David actually goes through with it and meets the thieves to trade the camera gear for the Tesla. Absolutely wild story. For another one of his viral video ideas, David decided to shoot an over-the-top music video for his friend Zayn's rap single. They went all out renting exotic cars, hiring backup dancers, getting crazy outfits and more. Filming was going really well until they got to the scene where Zayn had to rap while standing on top of one of the rented Lamborghinis. So Zayn is up there doing his thing when suddenly one of the camera operators backs into the side of the Lambo, smashing the tail light and putting a huge dent in the body. Zayn is oblivious at first until he sees the look of shock on everyone's faces. They had to stop filming immediately and David had to figure out a way to get the rental car repaired without being charged an insane fee. After a lot of stressful back and forth with the rental company, David ended up having to pay them thousands of dollars out of his own pocket to cover the damages. All for a music video that they weren't even going to monetize. Just another crazy day on a David Dobrik shoot. For one of his friend's birthdays, David decided to surprise him by renting an actual elephant to show up at his house. He somehow managed to arrange for this massive elephant and its handlers to roll up to the birthday celebration unannounced. You can imagine the pure shock and confusion on everyone's faces when a literal elephant starts walking towards the house. David's friend was absolutely losing his mind in the best way possible when this giant elephant appeared. They got to feed it, pet it, take pictures with it and everything. It was such an outrageous yet amazing surprise that really epitomizes the sort of random, over-the-top stunts David is known for. Those were just a few of the countless crazy stories from the world of David Dobrik and his crew of viral stunt creators. From staged bear attacks to surprise party elephants to stolen Teslas and more, David's life is just a constant stream of pure chaos and insanity. And that's exactly what makes his vlogs and the stories so incredibly entertaining. David has really mastered the art of taking relatable friend hangouts and turning them into must-see events through clever pranks, stunts, and an incredible ability to make the mundane hilarious and memorable. He's undoubtedly one of the most creative minds in the YouTube game. Let me know in the comments if you have any other favorite crazy David Dobrik stories that I didn't cover here. And be sure to subscribe for more videos breaking down the biggest viral hits and internet celebrities. I'll catch you next time.